Today's apartment belongs in a museum. This place is a work of art in the South Street Seaport, in a doorman building with every amenity you could ask for. There's even a library. I can't imagine that anyone who can afford this apartment turns their nose up at it. So let's go have a look. Just got off the number 6 train right here at the Brooklyn Bridge stop. But the 6 is not the only train here whatsoever. This says the building is 800 feet from where we are right now, which means that if you take the train, it's not going to be too bad. Look at all these gorgeous buildings. We're in a really historic part of downtown. We're over by the courthouse, we're by the financial center, which means if you're a lawyer or a banker, you can live in the exact same neighborhood where you work. We're also over by Pace University. A bunch of the buildings over here are for that school, and if you have in-person classes, maybe you should rent something around here. It might help you get there on time. But again, if your classes are all remote, maybe you shouldn't rent anything. I can't get over how cool some of these buildings look. I'm sorry. If you're ever in this part of town, definitely walk around and just look up. You'll see really cool stuff. This right here is the building that we're headed to, but before we go in, let's check out the neighborhood. Downstairs, we've got the Brooklyn Chop House, which has gift cards available. If you live upstairs, you can have a ribeye steak every single day if you want. Sounds healthy. Over here on the corner, there's a little Greek restaurant, which has sweet treats and premium coffee. Here's your grocery store, the Fulton Market. And the best thing about this is it's only 5 minutes from the front door of the building. Now, across the street from the grocery store, we've got a deadly combination. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, and right next to it is a Taco Bell. If you visit these two places in the exact same sitting, your stomach might turn inside out. But the name of the game down here is the South Street Seaport down here on Water Street, where you'll find expensive stores selling you things you don't need, like Japanese Abercrombie and Fitch over here. I've been to Japan 4 times, nobody buys this stuff. I've been to Osaka 3 times, I've been to Kobe twice, I've been to Tokyo once. You can do better than this. The list of ways to waste your money is endless, which probably means that my wife and I are gonna visit this neighborhood soon after this video gets published. But at least there's ice cream, as well as restaurants and bars. But you know, at the end of the day, this totally beats living over in Hudson Yards, because the only thing you have over there is that gigantic shopping mall shaped like a spaceship. This is so much better than that, and we're in a part of town that actually still has its soul. Now let's go check out the apartment. Check out this view from the roof. You can see One World Trade right there. This is really something else. I didn't expect the view here to be that great, because we're not in something as tall as this building right next door, which is our neighbor. And usually when that's the case, if there's a roof deck, you can't see a whole lot, but this is nice. In fact, this is under construction as we speak and should be done by the springtime. There's plenty of outdoor seating here, and this would definitely be a cool spot to come upstairs and hang out at. The building also has a fitness center. Those look heavy enough for most people. There's also plenty of cardio equipment here, along with lots of water. A fun fact, the building that we're in was built in 1896, and in 2003 it was converted into apartments. Living here is like living in a piece of history. Speaking of which, let's go see the actual unit. That's pretty cool. You don't see windows like this every day. And there's a library with a moving ladder and a book on investing. That must be a good book, because it looks like it's the only one you need to afford a place like this. And since it's a corner unit, we've got views in 2 different directions, which means that this place is always gonna be nice and sunny. And even though there's a lot of places on the market that cost as much as this apartment, this is a one-of-a-kind place. Now let's check it out so that you can see what living here would be like. And if you wanna see more apartment tours, make sure you subscribe, because I make 3 of these a week. Right after you walk in, you've got this nice little hallway with tons of closets. This one's got your washer and your dryer. This one right here has shelves. And this one right here is definitely gonna be your coat closet. And then we've got the living room. The space here is great. 19 feet 8 inches by 15 feet 3 inches. Whatever size couch or living room setup you want to go with is easily going to fit out here. Best spot for a dining table is probably over here by the kitchen, but since the kitchen counter has a breakfast bar, if the only meal you eat every day is breakfast, this will be just fine. If you eat dinner, you need a dining table, because I don't know if you're allowed to eat dinner at a breakfast bar. And depending on how you want to use the library, it might be possible to get some of your entertainment devices over in that area, but either way, whoever rents this better do something cool with that, because that is a feature that just really gives this apartment that wow factor right when you walk in. The kitchen here is really good. You've got plenty of counter space, and you're gonna need it because these appliances are made for people who can actually cook. Look at this fridge, it's huge. So is the sink, which has a sprayer. You've also got a dishwasher, an oven with 5 burners, and a microwave. Do these cabinets turn into anything else? Doesn't look like it, but that's okay. There's lots of storage in here, and there's also outlets here and here and here, which means you can plug stuff in pretty much wherever you want. Now, let's head right around the corner here and check out the bedroom. Those 3 windows are awesome. You could totally make this place comfortable. There's a lot of space here. This room is 11 feet 11 inches by 13 feet 1 inch. It's also got these really cool doors that have glass in them to close it off. That looks nice. And I think you'd be able to get pretty much any size bed you want in here. I'd probably put the bed over here by the windows, because having the bed in this corner frees up the rest of the room for things like dressers, things like a desk, and it'll be pretty easy to get over to where the closet is. I've walked into this closet, but I'm not sure if it's a walk-in closet because these doors don't swing open. But if that's not enough storage space for you, again, that corner right there or this other area over here behind me is perfect for standing closets, wardrobes, dressers, you name it. Last but not least, we have the bathroom. And it's a nice bathroom. It's got vanity lights above the mirror, which is nice and big, and turns into a medicine cabinet. That's great. You got plenty of storage in here. And I like how the counter around the sink kind of extends a little bit. Shelf space in a bathroom is always great. And there's an outlet over here for you to plug stuff in. And there's even a full-length mirror on the outside of the door. That's smart. Huge shout out to Ted, the listing agent, for letting us tour this awesome, unique place. Check out the video description if you want to make this your new home. And then let's check out some more apartments. Pick one of these right here, and we will continue our search in the next video.